Welcome to the Mujiwara Sketches YouTube channel, buddy. In today's video, we set sail into the mysterious world of Haki, a power system that forever changed the course of battles and ambitions in Eiichiro Oda's masterpiece. From its humble beginnings to its pivotal role in the New World, join us as we unravel the secrets and strengths of Haki in this captivating journey. There were hints about Haki's presence all over the first half of One Piece, but Eiichiro Oda didn't really explain this power system until right before the time skip. At first, this one-of-a-kind ability which turns a user's desire into strength and lets them do superhuman things worked well with the series' main power system, which is based on Devil Fruit. By the time of the Wano Country arc, there were still some big questions about what Haki meant and how the stronger characters from the previous generation, like Gold Roger and Whitebeard, used it. A lot of them were answered during the raid on Onigashima, which showed how important Haki was in the New World. Is Haki really the key to taking over the Grand Line in One Piece, since even Kaido says it's an important tool for any pirate to have? The basic tenets of Haki. Everyone knows that Haki comes in three different types: observation, armament, and conquerors. In the world of One Piece, most people can use the first two types of Haki. However, Conqueror's Haki is a rare power that can only be used by a few people. Furthermore, Haki is a tough skill to learn. Even Silver's Rayleigh has said that 2 years might not be enough to fully understand the basics. People who want to get better at controlling their Haki should do so in fight, where their skills will be tested to the limit. Out of the three types, observation Haki gives users a sixth sense by letting them sense the intentions and movements of living things and items around them. The next thing armament Haki does is make parts of your body stronger with invisible armor and stop Devil Fruit powers from working. This is very useful when fighting Logia type or special Paramecia type users. Lastly, Conqueror's Haki makes the user's willpower visible and lets them use it to control others, making weaker-willed people around them unable to do anything. This is how these three skills work at their most basic level. Wielded at an advanced level. For more experienced users, each type of Haki has a more advanced use that is needed to beat opponents of the same level. With observation Haki, people will be able to see what will happen just before it does through a method called future vision. Future vision's most powerful feature lets the person see a few seconds into the future to come up with ways to deal with whatever they are facing. So far, this power has only been proven to be used by Luffy, Shanks, Kaido, and Charlotte Katakuri. It is possible to use armament Haki in two different advanced ways: emission and internal destruction. Users can damage a surface or item without touching it directly by letting Haki flow outward for a short distance from their body. This is called emission. Internal destruction, on the other hand, sends Haki into a target's body to hurt them from the inside out. This ability can get around most outside barriers, which makes it very useful against tough opponents like Kaido. Emission and internal destruction work very well together to do a lot of damage. A lot of people can use emission, but only Luffy and Rayleigh have been shown to be able to use internal destruction. When it comes to Conqueror's Haki, the most powerful advanced ability is infusion, which lets users cover their bodies or weapons with it and make their strikes much more powerful. This can also be used with the advanced armament Haki to do even more damage. Another ability is called observation killing, and it lets users hide their presence and stop opponents from using their own observation Haki. However, its full abilities are not known yet because Shanks is the only proven user so far in the series. Evidence of Haki's importance in the New World. Before the Egghead arc, Luffy's skill to quickly learn advanced forms of Haki helped him win two of his most recent big fights, one against Charlotte Katakuri and the other against Kaido. This may seem like enough proof of how important Haki is against very strong opponents at first look. By the end of the Wano Country arc, Luffy was an expert at using all three types of Haki in their most powerful forms. He used future vision against Katakuri in emission, internal destruction, and Conqueror's infusion against Kaido. While the Devil Fruit awakening gave Luffy more power, it would not have been enough to beat Kaido by itself. Luffy's moves were too shallow for someone with the former Governor General of the Beast's Pirate's strong body. He also had a hard time hurting Katakuri before he focused on getting future vision. This shows how these skills can make the difference between life and death when fighting enemies who can also use advanced Haki. This could also be said about Roronoa Zoro, who was having a hard time keeping up with the Lunarian King until he woke up his dormant Conqueror's Haki. The will of a true conqueror. To sum up, Haki has a huge range of benefits, and people with very strong Haki can beat most devil fruit skills just with this skill. 3 of the toughest pirates from the last generation and the current one, Gold Roger, Silver's Rayleigh, and Shanks, all learned how to fight by using Haki alone, never having eaten any devil fruits. Even though it might seem unlikely at first, it's not too far-fetched to think that they could do that since they showed what they could do in One Piece. It's clear that a very skilled Haki user, especially one with Conqueror's Haki, is far stronger than the other pirates in the New World because these people have been seen fighting equally with strong devil fruit users like Whitebeard, Admiral Kizaru, and Eustace Kid. With a few cases, the difference between 2 devil fruit users in a fight can often come down to who has better Haki. Based on all of this information, it seems likely that Haki can make the difference between a new pirate being able to become a Yonko and falling apart under the pressure of stronger New World pirates. Summary and highlights. When Haki was added to One Piece, it changed everything. It gave users superhuman abilities to go along with their devil fruit skills. There are 3 types of Haki: observation, armament, and conquerors. Each has its own benefits, and advanced methods are necessary to beat tough enemies. Masters of Haki like Luffy, Shanks, and Kaido show how important it is to beat people who use devil fruit in the New World. And there you have it, fellow adventurers. Haki isn't just a power, it's a testament to one's will and determination in the face of overwhelming odds. As we await the next thrilling chapter of One Piece, remember, mastering Haki might just be the key to conquering the Grand Line and beyond. Until next time, may your Haki guide you to the treasures of the New World. Happy sailing! Thank you very much for visiting the Mujiwara Sketches YouTube channel, buddy. We hope you enjoy our review analysis. Don't forget to subscribe to continue joining us on our joyful journey in the world of anime. If you have any wishes, questions, or suggestions for our next videos, feel free to express your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for your support, and until we meet again. See you next time, buddy. What is One Piece anime? One Piece is a manga and anime story about a young boy named Monkey D. Luffy who wants to be the king of the pirates in the world. As a child, he eats a devil fruit, a strange plant that makes him able to stretch like rubber. Before the show starts, Luffy goes out into the world for the first time and starts to gather a group of pirates. The main group grows over time, but it starts with Luffy, Nami the Navigator, and a swordsman named Roronoa Zoro. At some point, Luffy and his friends are known as the Straw Hat Pirates, and they go on many exciting adventures across the ocean. One Piece is a lot of fun because it's silly. Luffy goes from island to island around the world in the series. Each island has its own setting and theme. It's a pretty fantastical world full of animals that look like people, live skeletons, and other delightfully strange things. Within moments the group is in a winter scene, and the next they are on a tropical island full of giants. The show is full of silly and bright details. For example, Zoro holds a sword in his mouth, a scary military boss wears a cute bulldog hat. And people don't use phones to talk to each other instead. They use special transponder snails that can send and receive messages. Luffy is a carefree person who just wants to eat a tasty meal and laugh at bad jokes. Even though there are some funny parts in the series, a lot of One Piece is about freedom. During his travels, Luffy often takes up guns to help his friends and encourages others to do the same against pirates and government-backed military occupations. The characters in Luffy and his crew get stronger with each fight, which is typical for shonen manga. A lot of the story is about how Luffy beats a problem that seemed impossible to solve and finds some kind of secret power. After each fight, Luffy and his team get stronger and move closer to his main goal, which is to find the One Piece. Why is it called One Piece? The first part of both the manga and the anime shows that Pirate King Gold D. Roger is telling the truth about the mythical wealth called the One Piece. One Piece is the name of the show because Luffy wants to find the One Piece and become the next Pirate King. One of Luffy's main goals in the show is mentioned in the show's title. What is the One Piece? The answer to this question is still one of the biggest secrets in the series. It's been more than 1,000 episodes, and we still don't know what One Piece is. We know that the One Piece is the name of the treasure that Gold D. Roger collected on his travels because of details in the manga. We still don't know a lot about the treasure, though. There are a lot of ideas from fans about what the One Piece is, but we still don't know what it is or even if it's real. The One Piece could just be the friends Luffy makes along the way.